Hey, hey, hey. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Hotshot Haven. Me, Jonathan, like I said, bring you more informative content. We're here live, about to start bringing in guests. We have a couple of special guests. You probably seen, a couple of these guys before. These two guys, they're not a stranger to the industry at all, you know. And I really, really like take time to just acknowledge, like I said, everyone that does participate in the lives. Let's see. I'm trying to see what's going on. Most definitely gotta get this backstage area. Posh King. All right, guys. Slight technical difficulty with the backstage area right now. Hold on. Let's see. Mr. Mr. Posh King. Call you out in the back room. Where you at, Mr. Posh King? Hmm. I know your name isn't Ty the Dealer. I do know that. I'm gonna pull out, send him his invite one more time, and pull right back in. Hold 1 second, you guys. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's see what we got backstage going on now. I sent some stuff out. Let's see. Okay, we working. We popping like fresh chicken grease. Yes, sir. We popping. We popping. I see you back there, Big Dad. Before we had any more mishap, I was trying to see where the other comrade is. Where the other amigo is, Big Dad? Where our brother at? Okay. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not gonna delay this any more than it has to be. 'Cause we got some good stuff. We got some good stuff to talk about. It is what it is. Day after Christmas, we at home chilling. I gotta get out of here like 2 o'clock in the morning, headed to Florida. But we're gonna talk about how me and these guys end up crossing paths yet again. Some kind of way stuff keep happening. And one thing I say, your network will determine your network. So get what? Without further delay, presenting the song, introducing the others, the Pasha King, the man, the mill, the legend. Introduce the others, Pasha King.
007, 007.
What's going on, bro?
Yeah, we're in here, baby. We hear you loud and clear.
So how you doing this evening, bro?
Man, we're doing just fine, man. We down here in your part of the woods, lovely Mississippi.
Yeah,
You know, the
it's
state with the
nice.
most those shrimp and lobster tails and whatnot.
Hey man, one time I thought they were gonna boil out the crab in the sea down here. One time, man, they were crab legging themselves to death. That's all you saw on social media. I said, man, we're gonna kill all the crab. Crab will be extinct.
It's gumbo
Oh
seafood.
man. Oh yeah. It's some good eating down here. It's a good way to gain 40 pounds in about a month. Don't know how it happened.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what's up.
Now, Hey, you just saying you come down here, you in my neck of the woods, and the scenery and the weather nice and all that. But one thing about it, you ain't just down here just to be down here, man.
Nah,
It's
man,
like
I think I said that.
it pretty, but it ain't that pretty though.
Oh, it's pretty. It's pretty nice and warm. It's 77 degrees down here. Shoot,
Hey, it's sexy a day after Christmas
what?
down here, ain't it, man? You come
I'm
out with
telling you,
shorts on
man.
and some Timberlands and be all fly and shit.
And not like warm weather, boy. You take my ass up to Iowa, it's gonna be like 20 something degrees. I like that.
You got the 14 out.
This is the good weather. But
Man,
nah, I
well,
mentioned that in the I don't know what I was on the other day. Something, or maybe a live or something. But yeah. I mean, for those of you who don't know, man, I had a driver pretty much. You could kind of see he abandoned my load, abandoned my truck, but not necessarily all like that. He just didn't want to deliver the load, so I had to recover my truck and my trailer. It's good to have friends in this industry. I made one phone call to 007, the real Hotshot Haven, and within about an hour and a half, 2 hours max, I had my truck and trailer secured. So much
man,
appreciated to that. So again, Hotshot Haven made a phone call, reach out to him. Within 2 hours, I had my truck and trailer secured. I appreciate that, brother.
oh yeah, shout out Ant Man Logistic too. That's my guy, man. Like I said, it's all about the networking. I told people in a bunch of videos in the past, a person that don't know nobody might not never have nothing. Cause it's gonna be kind of tough, man. Cause you can't do all this stuff on your own.
I mean,
And
so,
be honest with you, having a team of good people. Like I said, shout out Ant from Ant Man Logistic, very well seasoned veteran of the United States military, man. He a real faithful, real meticulous person. And like I say, when you call with that type of situation, that type of need, there's a responsibility on the part of the person that's saying, "Oh, I think I can help." To also provide somebody that's of a good rapport and have good character to entrust this type of equipment to. Because like you said, it's just 100 grand plus, and somebody afraid on there. So what I'm saying, I'm glad to be able to do it, man, and just glad to be able to surround myself with people such as yourself that are trustworthy to even help in them type situations. 'Cause I can't have no anybody in your brand new truck. That's a new truck, man.
yes, sir. It's a new old truck.
Yeah, but still, that is, it's a responsibility. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
don't
yeah, I
take
appreciate it,
nobody
man.
equipment lightly, man, because I spend my money. I know what this stuff costs.
Yeah,
Yep,
yeah. I wasn't so much worried about the truck itself, just the people load. You know what I mean? I don't mind losing my own shit, but to lose somebody else's shit, that could be a problem.
absolutely, absolutely. But yeah,
So,
I know you probably don't want to just elaborate about the driver situation, but I will say this: in situations in trucking, just to be honest about, what this is, especially when you're growing a company, you're expanding the fleet. Would you agree with me or not, and say that one of the biggest liabilities that a company faces is drivers?
yeah, I mean, you can't do it without a driver, whether it's yourself or another person. Shit, you can't really do it without them either, man. But it goes hand in hand. I mean, you take the good with the bad, man. When I hire somebody, I mean, I hope for the best, expect the worst sometimes. Shit
Yeah,
happens. It's
yeah,
part of trucking. It's part of any business, really.
absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like you're gonna have some great days. You're gonna have some good days. You might have some bad days. Just so it happened on a weekend where this is Christmas, and it's gonna be a lost week for the most part. You got to drop what you're doing to go recover a truck. And then Bennii broke down last week, so I had to literally drop what I was doing and rescue his truck. But these are minor setbacks, man. Shit. If nothing bad's happening, how to say, you may not be doing anything at all. So I prefer to
Yeah,
have
you might
an
not be
issue here
doing
or there.
nothing. Something,
You know what I
something
mean?
always
Yeah,
going on.
something always happens.
Like
Especially in trucking, man. That's
I
why, for the most part, right? When I'm laughing to the bank, sometimes you gotta shed a tear every now and again too, because they're gonna be more good days or good weeks.
Yeah, and it's
You know,
going in and coming out at a steady pace also. Like it's
yeah,
it's a snowball. It's a snowball. I
yeah,
tell
yeah.
people that a lot. It's a snowball, but that's a level of insight right there that you don't see coming from a whole lot of people. That's why I mean I brought my channel, and what I'm saying, I know Bennii, he spreads news and great information, and you yourself, your platform coming up and growing, which is nice, man. I saw that
Yeah.
Instagram, boy, the Instagram looking cool. I really like that. But I like to just point out the fact that, what I'm saying, me, you, Benny, we 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 have multiple trucks, and we say things like, it's a part of the game. Drivers are liabilities, things like that. Can't do it with them, can't do it without them. That's not with any type of negative connotation. That just is what it is when it comes to
Mhm.
hiring in any job. But
Anyway,
one of the things, yeah, absolutely. I like to let people understand that this is not a day one venture that these drivers are coming into. You know what I'm saying? As I've
yeah.
stated before, sometimes you have to slow down and speed up. And one of the
Oh,
biggest things
man.
that you'll learn is
Oh, man.
is that you will get more leeway, a whole lot more leeway to have drivers that make mistakes, get bad inspections, may abandon a load, do things like this. You'll get a lot more leeway if you consistently ran for a considerable amount of time, built up your good inspection, so one or two slip ups doesn't just wreck your entire score. As far as safety is concerned,
Right.
you build yourself a cushion, and then you begin to add trucks. You really don't come out 3 to 4 trucks 2 months on an authority and hope for the best, because that's based on a percentage, and it doesn't have anything to do with the fact that you only got one bad inspection. That one bad inspection has you at 100% bad right now. So there's a lot of making up that has to be done that's very hard to do. And you know what I'm saying? I never want to give people the impression that, what I'm saying, it's gonna be a whole lot of strike one, strike twos, and strike threes given, because a lot of this stuff is so serious. If it happens one time, we ain't gonna hear nothing from your company no more. We ain't gonna have to worry about you out here on the highway messing up no more. Cause it's gonna be one of the incidents where it's just one time and that's all it takes. Oh, hold up. Now I'm peeping in the back room. I can see some stuff, y'all. I think we got that young boy. He man, that boy on some fly stuff. Let me see. Man, hold on. Let me see, cause we got this young man in the back here. I really been wanting to bring him on. He's so busy, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, bro, he ended up coming down here and dapping up with me, and we sat down and got something to eat, and we got a chance to chop it up one time, just one on one. And I really feel like the young man right here got what it take to be one of the best to ever do it right here. And I ain't holding it nuts. It's just fact, man. I just see some stuff in some people sometimes that a lot of folk can't all the way see, and some folk don't want to see because they some haters. But at the same time, let me bring in here, introducing the song, presenting the other, my guy from the South Side, Hotshot
Oh snap!
Benny.
What's
You made
good, man?
you got in?
Yeah, I believe I'm in. I hope I'm in.
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
hear
we
you.
can hear you.
I
Yeah, it
can't see
wasn't
no chat. Is
working.
there a chat?
Yeah, it wasn't working. Both of us being in the same room, so I think he went down to the truck.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
my
What y'all got going on?
nothing,
Just
just
chopping it up.
starting up the conversation. We really kind of got up on a little bit of how we end up crossing paths this go around, and how y'all end up in my neck of the woods. And you know what I'm saying, you can continue on with that if you want to, man, and just talk about what you was doing when everything went down, and what considerations you had to make, and what swaps you had to do to get it
Oh,
where yeah, because it's always something, bro. You know how they go.
I mean, yeah, it's just life. If anybody in the trucking world, you know how it is. Not every day is pretty, but I had issues with my truck, and then I had a situation where you had to go get the truck for us, so we had to tow my truck back to the house. Then when we got back to the house, we spent Christmas at the house, and then the next day, we hopped up over here, and came over here to where you at to come pick up the other truck, and now I gotta go ride back and go get the trailer, and then my pops gotta go drop off the truck and trailer with the load on.
Yeah, hey, that's a plus. You got to load up some paper
You
tomorrow.
said what, pop?
Be dropping off some paper tomorrow. That's a good plus, I guess.
Damn, did I lose y'all? Y'all froze.
No,
Nah,
no, we hear you.
it glitched for a second. You
Must have
good?
lost y'all boys.
Yeah, stop moving. Stay still. You probably
Is it
get
me?
good signal.
Yeah,
No, we
it's
can
you.
hear you,
We
man.
can hear you.
Oh, okay, yeah. I think it
Yeah,
came
we
back
can hear
now.
you.
It
Don't
came
worry
back
about it.
now.
We can hear you.
Yeah, I think you walking around pacing in the lot.
Nah. I stopped. I ain't doing
Oh,
nothing. But yeah, just a lot of It's not really even stressful, man. It's just life, man. That's it. Just life. It is what it
it
is.
is.
It's trucking.
It,
It's trucking, man.
that was I
Keep
was just
trucking.
about to say. It really is,
Yeah,
and
it's trucking.
that's every day. I can remember back
Yeah, Haven
earlier.
frozen.
I'm frozen.
But like I said, man, you take the good with the bad, man. This trucking business is it's rewarding, but you got to expect every now and again you're gonna have some issues here or there. None of that can be fixed. You know what I mean? We jump in, we jump out. So this ain't the first time something happened. Won't be the last. You know what I mean? It's gonna happen from time to time. You know, the point is you gotta try to minimize those downtime and those negative things, and hopefully you see more positives than negatives.
Okay, man, and that's a big part of everything that's going on in life, but in trucking is one of those things where I tell you a lot of times in videos that we have to learn to be multilateral thinkers, and what these guys have just explained with the predicaments that have occurred in the last few days, and this is like a 72 hour period of time, you know what I'm saying? Three, four things happen
Hmm.
that require you to make instantaneous adjustments to plans and to move around fluidly, not in your mind like, man, I don't want to drive down there. Man, the truck down there, you gotta go get the truck. I don't matter
That is
what you
true.
want to do. It's just you gotta have them.
Mhm.
It is to the point
Yeah,
where that's the type of mindset that keeps us in fluid motion regardless of what's going on. Most people get stagnated when they hit problems like that because they take too long to think about things that don't need to be thought about.
true that.
The
People
truck is
saying that
True.
gonna
we
be there.
frozen, man.
We can
Yeah,
hear
they're
him, man.
saying
Don't
we're
worry about it.
frozen, but they can hear all
Okay.
of us.
Okay, that's cool. As long as y'all can hear.
Yeah, yeah, that's the only thing about it. They can hear us though. And like I said, that's a big part of just dealing with trucking, really any entrepreneurial endeavor, but especially trucking because this stuff happens so fast. I put a video out probably 2 years ago where I was going through a similar incident as you guys with the EGR and all that there, and a turbo this and a turbo that, and it was like 24 hours cost me $11,000. And people don't understand that this is real money. Like a lot of folks like y'all be capping about their money and just putting stuff out there. That's why I like drop rate cards on them a lot of times just to let them see certain stuff. Sometimes it ain't to prove that, but sometimes disbelief can only be
Damn, it
changed
froze
by
up
the
again,
honest to
man.
God truth. So like I say, man, this stuff right here is costly, and to have a network, somebody
Maybe it's
where you
me.
can call a person in the given time and actually get some help when you need some help to make some stuff happen when you're across the country is invaluable.
Well, he stepped out. Everybody.
Yeah, I
You
can hear
still
you
hear me,
now.
right?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
I think. Yeah, I think if you hear us, we're just a matter of. I guess we're frozen. I'm not sure.
Well, yeah, Benny
Like
had
I can see
popped
myself
off.
moving. I just
Yeah, Benny popped out for a second. I think he was having
yeah.
issues. I think he
So
was
I think
out there
Benny
in the
hopped.
parking lot. Let's see. He might want to jump back. Let's see. I think he can jump back. Let's see.
There you go.
Yeah, I think I'm here now.
Okay. But yeah, first thing I wanted to just say is thank you guys for coming on the channel and participating in this stream yard event on the channel for me. And You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we not strangers. We know of each other, but this like the first time we ever meeting in person in real life, you know. And it's been a great experience meeting you guys, you know what I'm saying? Because I know genuine people when I see genuine people, and like I said, I knew it was gonna be exactly what it was when we met up with each other. But like I said, I
Dude,
Right.
appreciate y'all for
what you
even
talking about?
thinking about me.
Man, what you talking about? I feel like I've been knowing you, man. That's the sweet thing about technology, man.
I've been adopted you, Pop. You been
Long
adopted since
time.
day one. Yeah, day
Today,
one you were
man.
adopted.
Look,
I
this is the
had to
first
watch
time we
Bennii.
met in
I said I
person.
had to watch Bennii for a while. I had to see if
Yeah,
that youngster there was slick or not. I had to watch him. I,
yeah,
I
yeah,
had to
yeah, yeah.
give I had to give him that 30-day test. I had to watch him. I said, yeah, that boy all right there. He all right. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. We hooked up to them, man.
yeah.
We break bread, but it felt like we family, yo. It felt like we've been knowing each other for a minute, yo. Seriously.
Yeah.
And I like that kind of camaraderie where you've been chopping up with somebody on the Instagram and YouTube or phones or whatever the case may be for so long. By the time you meet them, you're like, man, what's up, Haven? We go back so far. You know what I mean? And that was
No
cool in
doubt,
itself.
no doubt,
Finally get
no
to see
doubt.
007 up close and personal. I'm talking about that Peterbilt.
Uh,
You know what I mean?
oh
Sweet
man.
little talk.
Hey,
Thank you.
save it for the video. Save it for the video.
Ah! Yeah, that's sweet
Oh
talk. Sweet
yeah, I
talk.
forgot we y'all gonna get
You
some
know,
good production value on that Peterbilt
yeah,
that
yeah.
time. We gonna let Hotshot Ben handle all that there. We gonna get some good production
Yeah, I'm gonna let
value on
that
that
for that.
motherfucker.
That's a beautiful stuff you got right there, man.
Have my
So
have my shit
That's
next
solid.
time you
glistening and
see me,
popping out all on the screen and shit, bro.
Yeah, she's solid. She's solid. She's
yeah,
solid.
Hey man, I appreciate y'all, man. I really do. Cause one thing about the hard work is only appreciated by those that work hard.
I know. You see, what's today? Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Day after Christmas, ain't it?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Back at it again
Back at it again.
already. Back at
Back
it
at it
again, man.
again.
Ain't no time to
Yeah,
Man,
that's
waste
life,
now.
man.
man, I'm cranking that
Ain't no
cat
time
up
to
at
waste
one
now.
thirty, 2 o'clock in the morning. I'll be out of here.
No time to wait. Tomorrow Monday, we gotta be dropping something tomorrow.
Man, I'm
Yeah.
trying to get them
On both
29
ends,
off
you
or
know, just
something else
trucking,
on before
YouTube,
I
whatever,
go.
anything business, man.
Yes,
We
sir.
back at it again. Don't
Back at
stop.
it again.
People said when you
2022 coming.
when you're not working at 9 to y'all frozen
Nah,
again.
we
Hey
good.
man, this can't work like this. If we're gonna be keep freezing.
No, you ain't frozen, bro.
Dude, you
Oh,
good?
it froze up for me. Hey pops, they say you
It
gotta leave and come back.
Oh shit, I'm frozen.
I mean,
All
I
right,
can't
do
see
nah.
y'all
it.
thing.
But we'll let him take a second to get together. But
You can leave. I'll
you hear
bring
me?
you right back in.
Yeah. So
I got too
you
much going
know,
on, man. That's probably what it
Say it
is.
again.
he, what I was saying was, when you working 9 to 5, so like I was telling my girl a while ago, I want that feeling of when you get off the clock, you kind of free. You know what I mean? You kind of can do whatever you want to do. You kind of like you go home, play the video game, kick it, whatever you want to do. But when you start your own business, man, that jump becomes 24/7. Man, that jump is every day, all day, holidays, whenever. It don't stop running. So it's a different
Superman.
ball game out here, man. It's a different ball game out here. And I'm realizing now that feeling of me being free after that 9 to 5, when I sit down, I can go, drink me a beer or whatever I want to go do, play the game, whatnot. I ain't never gonna get that back, man, because this is 24/7, man, all day, every day, holiday. It is what it is.
I
It
tell a
is
lot
what
of
it
people,
is.
welcome to the grown man world of just being grown man and responsible, and that's one of the things that persuades a lot of people to stay in employee type atmospheres and do normal regular stuff, which ain't nothing wrong with that. I swear to God, ain't nothing wrong with that. But that's what persuades a lot of people because there's a whole lot of extra thought, consideration, and preparation. You see, this shirt, the proper preparation prevent poor performance. For real, because simple fact of the matter is, it's a lot of stuff as an owner, as an operator, as a driver that you have to consciously think about. That's why I ain't did the video about what we talked about earlier about old boy over there,
Mm-hmm.
because you know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? It's a lot of conscious things that you have to think about in our shoes and in people that operate this type of equipment shoes that the average person that's just employee minded, just go punch the clock, screw them same screws in that oven over there at the factory career and keep pushing it down the line every day, they ain't got to think about that. So, it's certain times in this industry where you will see that there are people that have actually matriculated over to the owner and the operator standpoint while still having only the mental capacity of the employee.
True.
Some of these comments is funny, man. I read one of them. They talk about the step deck.
What about it?
They just saying, your predictions, are they gonna be true?
Well, 15,000? Fuck yeah. Huh? Hey, the only way to do it is
Hold
to
on.
believe
Let
it.
me read that. Hold on.
Yeah,
Hold
they said.
on.
I read. They
Jonathan,
said,
what do you say is Partial King prediction correct? 181 will grow 10 to
15,000. I'm saying
15
it now.
per
I said it.
month with the new stuff.
15000.
I'm
who
gonna tell
knows? It
you
might. It
like
might
this.
be more, man. Who knows,
I'm,
man?
I'm, I'm gonna tell you
I'm
Who
like
not.
knows?
this.
This a whole. That's a whole different league we about to step into, man. This
Look,
ain't no
I'm not.
40-foot trailer, man.
I'm not saying I'm
Man,
gonna do it every week,
I'm now he
but I'm gonna
said per
do it.
month. It say per
Maybe
month.
once a month. We gonna strive.
Once,
Look, we gonna
what?
strive to get it. We gonna strive
Man,
to
that's
get it.
why, hey, just don't even look like that, Partial King.
Hey,
I'm
man.
finna say it. I don't care. Y'all don't want to say it. I'm gonna say it. That number right there is so bogus, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
You want to say it. Posh King looking at the screen so ugly because he reading it. He like 10K to 15K gross per month with their new step. You read what
No,
I'm
no,
reading.
per week. What you talking about per month?
No, somebody said this dude
Oh, he
said
said
Noble
per month.
Enterprise said per
Bruh, you serious?
month.
Per week?
Oh, he said month. Oh,
That
I
what
ain't. I ain't see that. I
nigga.
thought
Week?
he said
Okay.
week. Oh, we talk about a week, boy. We talk about a week.
Then we
I
talk
could do
about
that,
a week.
man. Week.
Don't say that why I said that number
10 to
ain't
15 a
right.
week.
Oh, okay,
That's what we're
okay,
doing over
okay.
here.
Yeah, I ain't read it right.
That
All
what
right,
the,
I'm
see,
manifesting this shit
see,
right
hey,
now.
you ain't got manifested. I be doing it every week. I be out here doing it, showing y'all I'm
Nah, we
doing it
should.
every
No,
week.
we talking about the week. I'm reading it like he said the week. I ain't even saw that he said month. I'm reading it like
Per
the
Yeah, he
week.
month.
said month. Yeah, he said month. I'm over here
Oh
looking at
nah, we
month,
talking
bro.
about per week, man. That might be per
Per
week,
week,
Nah,
man.
my
nah,
guy.
hey. Man, I was showing y'all 30, 40, and 50 consecutive. With a 40,
There you
they
go.
got 50, 53, and they got some good lanes. And I just be lollygagging. Y'all just don't even know it. I turn up out here. I just be playing. I just
He
be
Nah,
out
said
here
he
it's
did.
feasible
bullshit.
though. That number very
I
feasible,
just be
man.
out here bullshit. I be back and forth to Birmingham, street boy, little short shit, sleep my own bed every night, do 50. I
There you
do that
go.
in they phase. So we
There
don't worry
you
about
go.
the 10,
Hey,
15
look,
a
they go
month. We
big
don't worry
country
about that
right there.
every
Talk,
week.
look what big country just said. I
Man,
know that's
big
right. Putting
country
it on
go
my truck.
hard out there. That's my dog right there,
Hey,
man.
yeah, boy,
I
big
ain't
country
even
getting
know that
fed.
was your people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
big country
man.
getting
They're
fed
my
out there, man.
people.
Big
Yeah, they're
country
my
getting
people,
fed out
boy.
there.
They're my homeboy. Yeah, man. Hey, Jack. Ooh, big country. Hey, turn up, big country. See, that's how small the world is. When y'all had said something about big country, I said, I know big country. Big country got that rig out there. I be talking to him on the consultation. I ain't even know that was your people.
Man, if you in this trucking business, you my people. Everybody my people.
That's
But
what I
some of us are
tell
closer
people.
to something, you know what
Ain't
I mean?
no
So we help each other, we grow together. You know what I mean? You eat, I eat. That's our mentality over here. I
That's
ain't got
why I
no
hate
secrets, man.
cutthroat. That's why I
I
hate
ain't got
cutthroat stuff and
no I ain't
dishonest
got
stuff
no
because it's too
secrets.
much money out here. It's too much
Too
money out
much
here.
I
Ain't no
can't do it all.
competition. I can't be
Right.
where you at every day. I can't follow you
No,
around. That shit
I
don't
cannot
work.
do it all.
Oh, yeah, big country out there showing big love, man. Appreciate that country. I'm
I
saying
Big
can't.
appreciate it, but
country.
it's really
Real
partial. You
dude,
can't see the
man.
comments.
Nah.
Big
You
country said
you know.
Parch King keep him loaded.
So for sure.
And get what? We already know the number. That boy gonna be 5 figure every week. And,
Hey
and
man.
get what? It is what it is.
I mean, I don't know if he want to share his information, but hey, we all right.
Yeah, ain't nobody
That's all you
starving.
can say, man. It's
Ain't
easy
no,
as
No,
ain't
that.
nobody
we all right.
starving, man. Ain't nobody
Okay.
starving. Then
Oh,
I'm glad everybody ain't using their government name. Boy, we had
you
some
can't see
folks
the
on here.
comments real part.
Hey, we
Nah, I
had
can't
some
say
folks
that.
on Stream Yard the other
Uh,
week with their whole government name on there. So we glad ain't nobody using their government name tonight.
Yeah, we all right.
Yeah, it's
You know?
all good. I'm just joking, man.
And
Hey,
we're not even 100% yet. We probably only hitting
now
about 85% on this, you know what I mean, on
uh,
these cylinders out here. We ain't
it's
100%
a
yet.
it's a exercise impatience and lane and particular lows and just doing numbers and growing
Cold out
yourself
here,
to the
but I
point
can't believe
where
I got me out
you
here like
know
this.
that come with time with the setup and more customers getting acquired and all things like that being considered. You never really know what the full potential of that truck is until you gave that truck at least, I say, 10 months in the same spot doing the same thing while you continue to work the peripheral angle with the more customer shippers and receivers. You know what I'm saying? So
So,
that one of them things I learned how to maximize a truck, before I spurted out in the mo truck. But when you learn how to maximize that truck and you get that type of experience in like that, your 53 finna go crazy. And it ain't nothing to be said, but it's true. That you finna go crazy. You finna do the same thing you doing right now, but like way worse on that, bro. I'm talking about like way worse.
yeah, I'm looking at the comments. No, man. Yeah, come on, no clever name. Come on, no clever.
Man,
Seem
Dad,
like
you
you've been
like a
around
whole
for a minute.
5, 10 minutes late, man.
I know. I'm actually looking at this shit on another phone, man.
Yeah, that shit was funny though, wasn't it, man? If you like, I had to read it 3 times, like per month.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, yeah,
shit. 10
yeah.
speed, the
I mean
little
that.
red wagon.
Yeah, that's feasible, man. Hey, I'm damn near doing that on a hot shot.
That's why I said 10
For
speed, the
sure.
little red wagon do by
Think
half
about
of
that.
it. I don't know. Okay. Well, with that being said about the hot shot, that kind of rolled us into a little portion I would like to
Y'all
call
froze again.
lanes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Lanes. And what I want y'all to talk about is how it ain't no lane.
No, ain't no lane. I mean, if you over the road,
Oh,
man, for the most part,
hold up.
I
I
mean,
ain't just pull. Hold up. Wait a minute. I ain't just pulled that out my ass. Ain't no lane.
ain't no lane. Ain't no
Ain't.
lane, man. I mean, your lane is
Oh,
whatever you make it to be. You know what I mean? Some people run
I
different
mean, if you
lanes.
got directs or something, that's a lane. But if you ain't
Yeah,
got no direct, ain't no lane.
ain't no lane, man. Wherever the money at, the money at. You know what I mean?
So
If you
you
choose
like,
to be regional, you could be regional. You know, you choose to be short haul, you could be short haul. You choose over the road, over the road. You know, I like over the road simply because, man, I like exploring for the most part. I like going to different places. You know what I mean? Like, you know, it'd be cool to have direct shit from Georgia to, I don't know, let's say Virginia and be back. But I'm not ready to do that yet. I'll be honest with you. When I get tired of jumping up on a trailer, I'm getting me a reefer. I want to back up into a door and that's it. But I'm not ready for that yet. I'm still young in the trucking game. You know what I mean? I'm trying to live.
yeah,
You know, so I don't mind jumping up on something, topping it down, strapping it up, hauling it 1,000 miles, and come on back right now. But when you got it, shit, Benny probably even worse. He want to go to Colorado. He want to go to Utah. He want to go to California. I'm not doing California. I leave that up to the young buck. You know,
I say the same. I say the
yeah.
same.
I could make my paper right across the street, right up the street, down the street. You know, so for the most
Now
part,
I'm
man,
I'm a
just
living
whatever
witness. I'm
whatever
a
niche
living
you
witness.
find, whatever niche you got, as long as you're happy with what you're doing, keep doing what you're doing.
There you go.
Yeah,
That's the right way to
yeah.
say
And
it.
I like how you said as long as you happy doing what you doing because more than likely if you ain't making no profit, you ain't gonna be very happy doing what you're doing. So as long as you making a profit and you enjoying yourself, to keep doing what you're doing.
True that.
No doubt. Cause it's hard to enjoy yourself out here when you can't hold on to no money. Oh Lord.
And there's money everywhere, man. There's money in
It's
Florida. You may not get what you
everywhere.
want sometimes, but you know, if you look hard enough, you can get out of there.
You
You
know, I
know,
like to go to Florida just for fun. I'm being Florida tomorrow.
see, there you go. And you take your money down there with you, right?
Yes, sir. Taking money, try and pick up some more on the way down there and gonna come out with something.
Come up with something.
Yes, sir. And it's gonna be decent. I ain't gonna pull it. I promise you. I just ain't gonna participate in the buffoonery. I will not
Yeah,
do it. Nope.
yeah.
I ain't
We had
starting.
big country went to Florida about 2 weeks ago. Came up with a little bit of money. You know,
He did.
It's
well worth the money.
totally
You know,
possible.
sometimes you
And it's
gotta do what you
totally
gotta
I
do. Go places that
man,
you know
gotta do.
some people say, and I say too, man, ain't no money in Florida. So don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna make going to
It's
Florida
it's internet,
I
happen.
man. I don't
It's
know.
not gonna
appreciate
be my
you.
every day, every week type of shit.
No, you don't
But
get
when
it.
you,
I
yeah, but
I
when you get some
appreciate
good
you.
there to go, go.
I
You know.
appreciate you, bro. Like I appreciate you and all the other probably 500, 600,000 people that might
Hmm.
know, might not know, that continue to say that. I
Yeah.
appreciate I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. Y'all helped me make so much damn money in my career.
Yeah.
Just telling, saying, well, it ain't none of it, but it perpetuating something that really ain't
Hmm.
rooted in a whole lot of truth. It's
No,
just rooted in a
no,
lot of lack of
no.
experience and a whole lot of people
Hey,
that, huh?
here's another false shit that I've been hearing for years, right? And I think
What?
for those of you who've been following Bennii, y'all probably heard me say this before. It always be slow period. Man, I ain't never seen no slow period. I don't know what y'all talking about. I really don't.
I said, we just made the line talking about these last few days of the year. This
I
supposed to
really
be the
don't.
slowest part of the year, ain't it? Man,
To
they put
me,
so
you know
much
when
money
it's
out
slow,
here right
Haven,
now. When?
it's only slow if you don't go to work. If you jump in the truck and go there, you're gonna put money in your truck. At least I do. You know what I mean? So
If
I've
man,
never
you
seen
come
a slow period.
outside,
I don't know what it looks like.
if you're outside and you're moving, like freight is moving, and you're going
Yeah.
through different major towns, if it ain't something that come up out of all that, you definitely
Yeah.
doing something wrong anyway. So you know what
Yeah.
I mean? It's like the only way you come out here and really don't get the money is if you're not where you're supposed to be, or you
Hmm.
don't have the proper paperwork and qualification, or you just ain't really being focused, or you ain't coordinating with loads or something like that. But to be honest with you, there's so much money floating around out here that it makes no sense to be even out here chasing $1 a mile in a
No,
70 something $billion industry. $1?
no. And that's the problem is these, when you start picking up cheap ass freight like $1 a mile, $1.20 to run coast to coast, $1.80 to run coast to coast, that's when you start messing up yourself and everybody else around you. But trust me when I tell you, man, patience. There's freight. There's money, there's freight.
Yeah, yep.
Just
It,
have some
it,
patience. The money is there.
and get every time you say no to an unbelievable bad rate and you sit there and wait, a better
Hmm.
low always
Better will
pop
come back.
up. It
Guaranteed every
always do.
time.
It does
Every
it,
time.
man. I had it happen 3 times in one day. I had low cancel. One I got paid on
Yeah.
a truck no order none use, and the other one was better than all the other two combined. When I finally got
Yeah.
the one that I pulled out with from Siemens, them transformers.
Yeah.
Yep, yep. So
So there's
like I
no
say,
such
you
thing, man. I
you
haven't
can't
seen.
be
Knock on wood.
impatient.
Knock on wood. Yeah, knock on wood. There's no such thing as slow period. I think it's slow only if you stay your ass home. If you normally go to work, let's say, I'm gonna say 3 weeks out of the month. But come wintertime, you decide, man, I'm going 2 weeks out of the month. Okay, yeah, it's slow because you ain't went to work.
Right.
The holidays come around. I mean, November, December, man, you're gonna miss. It almost feel like you're missing 2 weeks in itself, just in November and December holidays. You know what I mean? You're trying to get home for the holidays, and then that gonna require you to probably stay there a couple of days if you're over the road. So, yeah, if you stay at home, you ain't making no money. Of course, it's slow. Me, I
Well,
try to
yeah.
take opportunities right like that right there. Be like, okay, you know what? A lot of folks gonna be, a lot of folks gonna be off the road.
Hmm.
There's not gonna be a lot of trucks, so I should be able to ask for more money instantly and get it because
Absolutely.
there's
It's
not a
just
lot of
like
trucks on the road.
any other
That's
job,
my
people
mind.
trying to be at home for the holidays. So you providing
Yeah,
a extra service right now. That's
yeah, 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 yeah.
expedited. That's last minute Christmas,
Like
all
come
that. You
tomorrow,
get
I'm looking. I'm charging. You put up a load on the board for $2. I'm looking for three, simply because I'm thinking, man, them people still home trying to enjoy Christmas. You know what I mean? I'm already out here, so let me get it.
man, highway and truck stop gonna be just really kind of slightly empty tomorrow. It ain't gonna be
Yeah,
quite as full as it normally be. It's a lot of people still sitting at home and they not coming back out till past the first.
yeah. I've had some of my best paying loads immediately after the holiday. You know what I mean? Because people want their shit to be moved. And for the most part,
See
like I
that?
said, if there's not that many trucks on the road, man, you can get that number up a little bit. You want your shit moved? $3 a month,
And
especially after the holiday.
and like I said, I don't discredit nobody for how they, run their company or how they feel about coming home and how much off time they deserve. Cause these people work hard and do things
Hmm.
like that. But when it comes to logistics, there is no day off. There is no holiday. This stuff moves with or without the cooperation of
Absolutely.
people being at work or not. They will go find people off the street, a la FedEx and anybody else, UPS, all the folks find people off the street to drop these packages off. If some got to go, it just gotta go
You gotta
you
go.
know. So, to provide that service, yeah, we're gonna be kind of reasonable and fair, but we're gonna get the most we can, especially in the next few days, and try and end out the year very, very strong because there's a possibility between now and the first, before the first even come, on a well planned trip, make you about $10,000.
Yeah. That's
It's
why
enough
when I say
time.
15, man, whew, that 15 is feasible.
Oh yeah, yeah. Just the route, just the loop that you make already with that other truck. Yeah, you gonna do it. And
You
then
know,
at
it's
the same
definitely
time,
feasible.
you do like me every once in a while. You feel like just get froggy, you'll take a couple long ones
Hmm.
and ooh wee and tear the ass up. Because see, you're gonna be able to carry a whole lot of weight. You gonna have that spread action. It's gonna be all peachy keen. And I ain't gonna lie, when they give you too much freight, call me. I come pick up something. I ain't lying. I sure will. I come pick up some because you're gonna be moving a
I'm
lot of
looking
shit.
forward. Somebody made a comment like that not too long ago. I'm looking forward to putting my pants on standing up, man. Get that?
Say that one more time.
I'm looking forward to putting my pants on standing up.
Oh yeah. I've been enjoying that lately. That's a
See, there you go.
privilege. That
Yeah, you
been a
got to be in it
privilege.
to understand what the hell I'm talking about.
Yeah. And
You
for
can't put your
everybody, let them
pants
know what
on
we
standing
talking
up in no
about.
hot shot.
You hear them, y'all. And that's a fact. I done put them on laying down in the high shot a many days. Stepped out
Right.
with the pan around your ankle and pull them
There
up
you
as you
go.
slide out the door type
Yeah.
deal. But it's, yeah. But it
Yeah, you
is
got to be
nice
in
to
it to
be
know
able to
it, man.
stand up in there and walk around, man, and you know what I'm saying. I had flat
You got
top
to be to know
semi.
it.
That's good. You get to stand up a little bit, but to do like that mid roof
Haven
and
froze
that
again. Haven, you froze
yeah
again, my brother.
that Unibill sleep on there. Yeah, like I said, that's good standing up and walking around room, man. And it's just a lot more restful. I say that it's a lot more
I
restful.
got you, man.
Uh, well, shit, we done eased off into another little part right here. I want to talk about the semi, man. And what you want to tell them about any of your up and coming
Uh,
plans and what you're trying to do with it and just
yeah, I
saying
mean,
what you expecting because I see they
yeah.
already they already asked you about how much money you think you're gonna make.
I mean, it's a progression. You know, I mean, when I started into this trucking business, I ain't know nothing about no hot shot. I just happened to fall in hot shot. I really wanted to get a semi, but at the time it didn't work out because of other people I was depending on to help me with certain things didn't work out. But I mean, when I got into trucking, semi is what I was thinking about. You know, I don't know anything about hot shot, didn't know about it. I just saw that as a stepping stone to get to the next level. It took me
Right.
4 years to get here, but I'm here. You know, I mean, a lot of it got to do, like I said, with not knowing the industry, not knowing, shit, not knowing how to drive a semi truck. You know, I mean, it's easier to
Yeah,
transition.
that's pretty big.
It is. That's a big step. So it's easy to transition from if you're working for a semi truck company already and know you're trying to be an owner operator, it's so easy to transition into that. But when you coming out of manufacturing, I'm like, man, I'm not saying I was scared, but you're a little skeptic. You're a little, well, let me try this small
Well, it's a big
scale.
responsibility now. I mean,
Yeah, so I could graduate to the bigger scale, you know. But
yeah, you would hate to come
everything
out and
works
make
out
your
for its
first
best.
mistake on something that big too.
Yeah, make it small. So we're here now.
Yeah,
That's all that matters. And
absolutely.
we're gonna try to make the best of it, just like we did with the hot shot business. And no, hot shot's not going away, man. There's too much money in all aspect of it. Semi, hot shot, dispatching. At some point, maybe even a little brokerage would come hand in
Yeah.
hand. So Right now, as far as the semi goes, I got my dream truck, so to speak. It's supposed to be
That's
the
how I
right
feel.
truck. Yeah. And we're gonna make it do what he do.
Yeah, yeah, I like it, man. I'm hopefully get to come over there and check it out, man. I've been looking at some photos. Y'all got some really nice trucks, and then we gotta look at this comment somebody just asked. What year are your trucks, man? What kind and what year are they?
I got two of them. One of them I'm hoping to be on the road next week. The other one's ready to go too. But I think I'm gonna do something a little different with the first truck, which Bennii called that Dakota. But the second one, which is a
Dakota, yeah.
long note 379, I mean, I'm gonna go. That should be able to pull a friggin' you should be able to pull a country around. You know what I mean? You got the right motor in it.
Oh
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
A whole country. I ain't even
yeah,
talking about no trailer. You should be able to pull the country around. Knock on wood again. These are equipments and machine. They got their flaws, but I'm not looking for nothing negative, man. I'm hoping that sucker pull what I needed to pull, and we're gonna be pulling it.
yeah.
It's
She
a
seemed to be
2001
solid, eh?
Peterbilt 379 long nose. It's got a 6NZ engine in it with 625 horses behind it. So yeah, we're gonna definitely try to do some things with it. I
Oh
want to pull some
yeah.
heavy loads and see what they
Yeah, I
do.
feel say 625 horse. That thing should roll a little cold. To be
Yeah,
honest with you, that thing should roll a little nasty up through there. I like that
I hope
black
so.
smoke matters. Yeah, black smoke
I hope
matters.
so.
Uh-huh. No doubt.
But
Oh
like I said,
man,
it's
that's
most of the
cool.
experience, man. It's most of the experience than anything else because this is something that I've been thinking about for a long time, man. Just glad that we're here now, and hopefully all goes well, and I could drop that 15,000 a week. You know,
Oh
it may not
yeah,
happen.
yeah. I mean, it's just such a big deal when it ain't no real pressure behind getting to that number where you when you conscious that it's there, you know how
Oh,
to
it's there.
attain it and you able to execute. It really ain't no big deal. It just being able to get up. The Lord bless you with your health and strength. You be able to
Yes, sir.
crank the truck up and it cooperate every day. You gonna get your money.
Yeah,
You'll get
yeah.
your money. So, like I said, that just one of the things where you step off into it cautiously, you know what I'm
Hmm.
saying, and be real careful with your weight and everything and go get your money. Cause I already know you're gonna do it because the lanes you run don't require you to even be in no hurry.
I tell you, the sweet thing I
Yeah.
see, right? Because I dispatch, right? I dispatch two semis already,
Yeah,
and me
right.
bringing mine on gonna be three, right? Man, look, I could throw a rock in this. Just throw a rock up. Wherever she dropped, there's a load. I mean, it's just a matter of putting it in the right direction to get another one to go with it. And by the time you drop one off, you pick one up. Next thing you know, you don't drop off 3, 4 loads for the week, and you're looking at $10, $12,000 easy. When you're in a hot shot, it's a little different. You got to
Oh
dig for
yeah.
your load. You got to search for your load. You got to put two and three little partials together to make it make sense. I love the hot shot shit. I'm gonna still do the hot shot stuff, but I like the semi stuff too, man.
Yeah,
I love it all.
I just got to the point where, like I say, as long as it paying like it's supposed to pay for the time and the consideration of what it takes to do the job, I'm
Yes, sir.
rolling that. And there's a lot of days since I stay in a heavily dense steel type area with a lot of
Mm,
building materials, steel and stuff right here. You know that why, what I'm saying, I heard somebody in the comments talk about the trailer and said that's why I said that why one of the main reasons I picked, what I'm saying, and the trailer that I use and that is rated at 100K and it's got a 60,000 pound core package on it for 4 feet of space. Because I knew for a fact that in my area I'm finna carry a lot of steel, a lot of concentrated weight. I just need, and then I need a trailer that really light because the people down here are like the people everywhere
no.
else. And I want you to let y'all know this: if they can overload you, they will.
Yeah, I
If
can't hear
they
you again,
can,
boss. I don't know. Didn't make a lot of signal. Yeah, I got you though. Yeah, it might be a mic.
yeah, yeah, I hear you. Can you hear
Yeah,
me?
yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, but like I
I
said,
mean,
if
honestly,
anywhere they can overload you, they
yeah.
will.
Somebody made a comment down there. What you gonna pull with it? I don't know, dude. I'm not a typical trucker.
Everything.
Yeah,
Everything,
everything. That's my point. I'm not a typical
everything.
trucker.
That's the
You
reason
know
you
what?
buy a
Look,
step deck. That's why
I
you
said
buy a
this.
step deck for
I
everything.
said this before, right? Before I got the semi. Whatever money I was making in a hot shot, and I've made some money in a hot shot. I've dropped off 13,000 in 1 week, 15,000 in like 9 days. Those type of numbers. I am
You know,
open. I'm a different breed of trucker. I don't know no bad
man, say it
habits.
again. I
I'm
don't
a
know.
different breed of trucker. I don't know no bad habits. I don't know no good ones. You know what I mean? It's one goal: make as much as you can make.
That right,
Simple as that. You know what I mean? I'm not ready to do no lanes. I'm not ready to do dedicated. I've got one or
man.
two
That's what
people
I
do
tell 'em. I
dedicated
ain't
shit, but
studying shit. I'm a hustler. I like the
I'm hustling
thrill
right
of the
now.
chase. I like the
Like
thrill of the chase. When I
trucking,
come out
trucking
and
like you
look and
trapping, like Haven
yeah,
normally
I'm
say.
trucking like I'm trapping. I don't know what I'm
Trucking
gonna
like
make
you
when I come
trapping.
outside tomorrow. I
No.
come outside tomorrow. I don't know what it's gonna be, but I know one thing. I'm gonna make it be the best I can make
Yes,
it be.
sir.
That's real,
Open market
man.
right now.
I
You
love
know.
this game, boy. That's why I made channel so I come just express how much I love playing this game. Cause I'm trucking like I'm trapping for real, bro. You know it. You
Look,
know it.
look. I've got one lane. I know we talk about lanes not having lanes, but I got one lane, man. I swear to God, it's like 700 or 800 miles, about 7,000 pounds, paying $3 to $4 a mile sometimes.
Right.
Those are good. I mean, 8 6 7 8,000 pounds. That ain't shit on a
Them
semi.
low like they keep them low like they keep the lights on, man.
What?
Them
Man, you
low
can run
like
up the
that. A lot of
road.
folks don't understand. You can live off
Mm,
low like that because what you saving in weight, you also saving in food. So it
yeah,
go hand in hand to the point where yeah, you can actually keep a company going. Just have one
yeah,
direct that do that sometime, and
yeah.
everything else just do on your own. You can carry 4,000 pounds every day, but every once in a while you slip there within that grave
Oh yeah.
on top of the
That's
bag
gravy
of
load.
potato right there. Yeah.
Gravy load. And you get lucky, right? And when you get to the destination, they tell you keep on going with that up the road some more.
Man, we don't even
Double the
want it.
money.
Yeah, we don't
Double the
even
money,
want to
man.
take it on. Take it to the next spot. They
Nah,
might need it. We
take
don't
it to the
want it. We
next spot.
had called you up
Just
for
keep it on your
nothing.
truck. Keep it in your truck. Take it up to the next spot.
They
It's
like
gonna pay
three
your bill.
thousand more dollars. They be like
three
three
thousand
thousand
more
more
dollars.
dollars.
Shit. So yeah, I'm an open
I
book
hope
when
they
it
do
comes to
that
the trucking.
tomorrow. I hope the God they do that. Knock on wood. If they do that, bless me to let that happen tomorrow. I get down there
Man,
next day, Tuesday, Riverview, Florida. They tell me just take it on to Miami. I'm gonna be
take it
like,
down
give
to
me
the
18.
door.
Hey,
Three
give
more
me
thousand
eighteen
dollars.
hundred more dollars for the 200 more.
There you go. It's a beautiful thing when it works like that, man.
And one thing about it is a hostage situation too, cause you already got they stuff.
It's all in the truck. Keep it moving. You know what I mean? Keep it moving.
I'm trucking like I'm trapping. I'm
Yes,
extorting the
sir.
broke and everything if I have to.
See, and that boils down to the same mentality in the hot shot business. Like the heaviest load is not always the best paid load.
No, no.
I'm trying to save your truck, still get you paid. Shit, 6, 7, 8,000 pounds going on the highway. You could do it 75 miles an hour going on the
Yeah,
road.
yeah. That's what I
You
was
know?
doing. 22,000 went up there to Missouri,
Mm,
and
yeah,
I had eight to 800 coming back down here to Florida. I'm trying to put
yes,
another
sir.
20,000 on there if I can. Another 20,000 pounds, it'll work out nice. But yeah, man, I just been tipping in the
I think
cabin
you
for the
broke up
last
again,
couple of
Haven. I
weeks.
can't hear you.
Oh man, one thing about it, it's a number game, time over everything. Can you hear me now, Parshke?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you. I'm trying to read some of these
Okay.
comments as we go.
Yeah, I see. We got him. We got him.
My man said he can't wait to see us bigger than Landstar. Bruh, Landstar not really that big when you really think about it. They're just little. Like, do Landstar even
Noble
own any
Enterprise.
trucks?
Does who?
Landstar, do they even own trucks? Or they just
That's
got a bunch
subject.
of
It's subjective because they lease a lot of shit,
a lot of
and
folk, right?
then yeah, a lot of stuff is really you could say the stroke that they own in the fleet really ain't all the way there because they on a rotation on the new back to use, new back to
Mm,
new. They on a lease rotation on a lot of that stuff.
I mean, them folk really ain't holding on to nothing like that.
Yeah, and they got a lot of
Like,
lease on carriers too, right?
hell yeah. One of the biggest fleets of lease dog carriers in the country beside Prime.
Yes, sir.
No, that somebody said last I don't pay too bad. No, they don't pay too bad. You gotta work anywhere you go if you want to make some money though. That anywhere you want to go. But they don't pay too bad. Like right now, don't nobody really pay too bad.
Yeah, well, if you learn anything, basically from what I've learned over the last 4 years, man, it's humans, people, brokers. We create quote unquote these rates. You know what I mean? And we talk about this shit every time we talk. It's like if you pull something for $1 a mile today, you best believe they're gonna put it on the board for $1 a mile tomorrow. But if you leave the sucker sitting right there long enough, they're gonna have to go back up on that price. Now it becomes $2. You leave it there long enough, they're gonna go up some more. No, it's $3 a mile. So leave the cheap shit on the board like it's supposed to be left on the board. As a matter of fact, you brokers stop putting that cheap shit on the board. It ain't cool.
Man, I end quote. I wish they'd stop doing that because get what it really gets to a point where you're borderline disrespectful and you take advantage of people that don't know no better, like as you should.
Yeah,
But you know what I'm saying? I'm saying it like this. Y'all share this live and share some more stuff off the channel because we trying to put some people in the mindset to know better.
right.
Just let that stuff sit right there and know that that is a dummy rate. Like that
I
what you
call them and
seeing
tell
on
them.
there. Man, you as you should.
I call them and tell them. I say, man, what the hell kind of rate is this on the board, man? And you know why they do it, right? Simply because they're trying to make a little bit of money too. So they would
Oh yeah,
underbid the other brokers just so they could make a little bit of money.
yeah, yeah. While they already getting paid off the front end, then they
Yeah,
gonna
but it's
come in
shameful, man. That shit you
and
need to stop, man.
take the
They got to
carrier
be some.
money.
I wish there was, which I know they probably never do it. I wish there was some more regulations with these rates.
Well, yeah, I ain't even just gonna say with the race. I say not so much in with the race, but in the way that the brokers pass that money around, and it should be a certain amount of money that they
Mhm.
make set for moving the load, a percentage, and the money that for the carrier ain't no debate. There's an all-in rate, or you could negotiate, but at the same time, you can't take nothing from that. If you get a carrier to carry a load for less than what the customer is paying for it, you don't get to keep it. You got to get a customer the money back.
Yeah, yeah, and
That'll
you know
stop
that's not
all
gonna
that
happen.
shit.
Yeah, you
That'll
know that's not
stop
gonna
all
happen.
that shit. If okay, the customer pay 1,000, you get me to take it for 750. You don't get to keep the 250. You got to get a customer they 250 back and stop stealing.
Well, I wish it was like that. Yeah, but in the end, man, we shooting ourselves in the foot when we're taking this cheap ass freight. You know,
Oh yeah, yeah. We all
I
in
try my
agreement with what you're
best
saying.
not to take no bullshit rate, even when I'm in a bad situation. You know what I mean? Because like you said, I think Haven said it earlier. If you just be patient, you might have to wait an extra hour, especially in the hot shot business. Wait an extra hour. Forget that cheap freight. Wait an extra hour. I guarantee you find a better rate. It never fails. But as
Yeah,
soon as you're in a hurry and you pick up that cheap shit, that's when you start seeing something better happen. I did that just last week. I pick up it wasn't a cheap load, but I was in a hurry to get a load. And as soon as I booked that load, guess what? Something came on the board paying twice as much.
that
It's
what
amazing
happened to
how
me.
that shit works.
I was supposed to be way in. I think I was supposed to be in Florida. I posted the rate confirmation. They canceled the shit out the load. I think it was like 1,900, and
Mm.
it was going to Laredo down there where you were last time I hollered at you, and they canceled shit out that load, bro. And like once they did that. I had to regroup and find something else to run. I called somebody around there real close, little short deadhead. Got there, truck order none you, cause what they said was leaving, wasn't ready to leave. So hey, I'm back on some more stuff. Like I said, that load, first load was like 1900, the second load was like 2200, and then I had to regroup again and find a load to replace it after that one didn't work out. Okay, got a load, went to Kansas City, Missouri for 3,500 with just a little. I'm talking about a little bit of weight, 22,000 pounds. Got on out of there,
Yeah.
but it was like I said, just time and being patient with it and not rushing into
Um,
something that don't make sense.
my man says, how do you deal with brokers on the board freight that don't have an offer? When you call them, ask for a ridiculous number.
There you go, blow the
Ridiculous number.
hat back. That's exactly what
Yeah,
I tell y'all to do. Blow when you
yeah,
call, blow the hat back. It's 900 miles. I want $4,200.
yeah. Ridiculous number.
I
Only
want
one or two things
4,200,
gonna happen.
and let them bring you back to reality.
Yeah, but how you know it's not 5,500 going 1,000 miles? Oh
Because
no, we
I done
can't pay that
called
much.
them and they said, man, I'm telling you, they done said okay to some crazy stuff I done said before. I
Sometimes
was
they do.
shocked. I was
Yeah,
shocked. Let me get
yeah, man.
4,800. They were like, sure. I was like, damn, I should have asked for 52.
Yeah, I love people like that who don't put a number with it because if you don't put a number in it, and I
Sky
give
the
you a
limit.
ridiculous number, how you know the ridiculous number is not a good number? That means you already have a number in your head. Tell me your number.
So you playing games. I already. Why
Yeah,
you
you
ain't
play a
post?
game. Yeah, I need $10 a mile. $10 a mile? Oh, we can't do that.
1750 a mile, man. I need 1750 a mile.
Shit. So you know you can't do 10, but you don't know you could do four? Come on, man. Put the number on the board. So that's what you deal with that, bro. Ask for a ridiculous number.
So I said try to
Then
blow
you all
their
could have
head off their head every time.
to a better number.
And let them bring you back to reality of where they trying to be. And we still ain't agreeing to that. We just give you a
Yes.
ballpark. And like I said, there's a game. There's a
Yeah,
game to
make it
play
fun.
anyway.
Most times I tell them a ridiculous number, they laugh. Bring them back to
D
reality.
DK said anything less than $1.50 is too low for me. I'ma say it like this: it's some hard line that you draw, and sometimes it's a hard line that you can't draw. $1.50 depending on where you at, what's going on, how big it is, where it going. If you already going there already, I take $1.20. I ain't gonna act like I ain't never did it. Hell yeah, I did it before. That ain't what you gonna make no habit of doing.
Well,
But
partial,
yeah,
yeah. I
y'all,
mean, I'll do dollar
yeah,
twenty,
but
dollar
yeah,
25,
a pallet,
partial.
yeah, like a pallet,
Yeah,
pallet.
but if you got enough room to put two or three loads, four loads on your trailer still,
Right.
you all right.
Yeah. Yeah.
You all
You all
right.
right. But like I said, you ain't that ain't the load though. That
Nah,
ain't the you know what I'm
we
saying?
talking
That
about
ain't the
yeah,
load. You know what I mean?
10
Yeah,
feet,
hell no.
800 pounds, 10 feet, 1,000
Right.
pounds.
A
Yeah,
skid, like one
if I
skid
can't
with
get
some
to the
parts
buds,
on it or some shit. Right.
that's fair and
Then I'm
reasonable for the
passing,
most
you
part.
like I'm passing through Albuquerque or something like that, and I see that, hell yeah, I'm gonna pick that up.
Hey,
Just
Mike
cause I'm
Williams say,
passing through Albuquerque, and I know ain't nothing else out there. I'm just passing through anyway. I might as well get it.
Mike Williams said, I don't do nothing under $3 a mile. Hopefully, you're talking about full truckloads. Yeah, but I mean, we could agree with that for the most part. But there are
I
times when
mean,
you
I
might have
get
to
what
drop a little.
I wanna bring a dude on here, but I can't because he ain't quite right like he supposed to be. But at the same time, I know a dude that was out here with like a very small half-ton pickup truck and a bumper
Hmm.
pull trailer that was constantly. He had more direct customers than anybody that I ever knew that had an
Mm,
MC. I ain't know how that dude was doing it, and he
yeah,
was
yeah,
not moving for nothing less than 350, $4 a mile, and I was astonished. I wasn't hating, but I was
yeah. I
astonished.
mean, some people got it like that.
It was
I'll be honest with you, I
amazing.
don't.
I'm like, I
I
said, what
don't.
the hell am I paying all this insurance for?
Yeah, I don't. I
When
don't
I
have it like
just
that.
give me a 1,500 and
I'm
come
not
out
even
here and
laughing.
just under the radar shit. What the easy?
I'm tell you like my last job. I cannot tell you a lie. Yeah, $3 is not necessarily my standard. It's great when you get $3, $4 a mile for full truckloads, but
Yeah, yeah.
sometimes, man, I've pulled shit at $2 a mile. But hopefully you're not going no 2, 3,000 miles with the shit.
Mike
You know,
Williams said
hopefully
he
you're
don't give a
going.
damn if it's a 2x4.
Hopefully
He
you're
said
going
he
two,
don't
three
care
hundred
if it.
miles.
Hey, Posh King. Mike
Yeah.
Williams said he don't care if it's a 2x4. He need $3 a mile. One two by
Shit.
four, bro.
Well, you're gonna have to call me up and let me know you'll be pulling that off every day, man.
I
'Cause
ain't gonna lie. I need to come over there and park
I
beside you,
know
bro.
I ain't been able to pull that off every day, Mike.
Nah, I can't do it every day. I ain't gonna even lie. A lot of pull some heavy shit and just barely escaped that $3 one
It's
time.
you, Mike.
That's just
I
one
don't
thing
care if
I'm
it's a
telling
two
you.
by four. I need $3 a mile.
That boy say
I agreed with
I
you with
like
the
that.
method. Though. Ask for it.
When you cool,
Ask
you
for it. But the
cool, bro.
reality of
I
stuff, I
like
don't see
this.
it every day. I can't pull that off every day. Plus, I'm into the partial shit anyway, so I know damn well I'm not gonna get $3 for a 10 foot by 800 pounds, and I got me a 40 foot trailer, so it ain't gonna
Man,
happen every day.
if y'all enjoying the live stream, man, leave a comment, leave a super chat. You know they're going for the food to feed the homeless in the next 3 weeks when we give our sandwiches away to the needy people in the Jackson area. And also, if you haven't already, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, man. Pasha Kid, y'all, you got me up in here straight up rolling. I done laid back like I got some cognac.
Right. I'm not much of a drinker, right? So I ain't even gonna lie. I'm tired as hell. Not because I'm tired, because I had a beer earlier tonight.
Man, that
And
man,
beers don't
one
do good.
beer, man,
One, that's all it takes. That's all it takes for me, bro. I swear to God.
a whole
One
different
beer.
walk. Man, a whole different walk.
I don't drink. I can't drink. I'm a bad drinker.
And one thing
But
about it, to know that is a good thing. A lot of people
yeah, yeah,
know it, but
yeah. I
they
mean,
don't want
one
to
beer
act
put me to
like it.
sleep. One beer put me to sleep. You see, we didn't go far, right? What was it like? A hundred yards from the restaurant to the
Yep,
hotel?
yep. Yeah,
Shit.
it wasn't far at all.
Nah, man, 100 yard football field, man. I'm ready to go sleep.
Hey,
So
we got a comment up in here. DK said, "Are we talking about high shot or tractor trailer? And a high shot, he not taking less than $1.50, but he averaging 180 to 230 a mile. That's good.
I mean, I
That's
take I
good
take a dollar twenty
on the high
five
shot.
sometimes,
I mean,
but not.
it's all about what the goal is. I'm trying to make a number for the week. I ain't really concerned about the other stuff.
Yeah, I take a dollar 25 sometimes, but by the time I'm finished loading on my trailer, I got about $4, $5, $6 on there
There you go. It's
per
contributing to
mile.
the number for the week. I mean, it
That
just
dollar
get to the
twenty
point
five a
where
mile is
yeah,
not a full truckload. That dollar 25 a mile might be like I said, 10 foot,
a
1,000, two
skid,
thousand pounds.
right?
You know what I mean?
One air conditioning unit or something
Yeah.
like that. But and
Shit.
that's weird. That weird depending on where you getting it from, and if you
Hmm.
happen to call TQL again, then how much
A
they gonna
pipe,
be?
2 inches round by
You
40 feet
ain't catch
long.
that. You ain't catch that. So you go down there
Now,
get
say
an
it
air
again.
conditioning call. You go down there to San Antonio pick up one of them cheap ass air conditioners for TQL again. You see what you'll get.
I know we talk about you, but I've been there twice. Got me waiting
Oh
around for
man,
4 hours.
it's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. But they
Yeah, they
think
don't
your
put the
time
shit
ain't
down. He won't
valuable.
budge. That dude, whoever got that contract coming out of San Antonio, they do not budge on that price, man. I be trying to negotiate my man, call me back. Let me see if I change the price for you. Nah, they stick with whatever price. And then it's multiple drops. One pick, three drop shit. That's a big
Hey,
warehouse though.
man, somebody in the comments said that damn Sean from TQL. Who the hell called Sean out? Sean, Lord have mercy. Hey, man, y'all can't be
Hey,
doing that. This man working, man got real job, man.
no, we have scammed. That's what it is. He was scamming the shit out of us. Fucking Sean from TQL.
Who the hell
Hey, what's his last name, yo? What's his last name? Oh,
Sean?
man.
Look at man on blast like that.
Hey, hold on. That's a good question right there. Chaotic want to know.
Ooh, man. Oh,
Chaotic want to know
God.
about the aluminum trailer and the wood trailer.
Oh, shit, my bad. Who said it?
Chaotic.
Ooh,
Chaotic Bushido. Hey, mentors,
ooh.
here's one. I know that the two of you have different ideas about trailers. Tell us more about the aluminum or the wood trailer.
Go ahead,
Go
drop
ahead and
them
shoot,
knowledge
Haven,
on
because
us,
I like
King.
your trailer. I'm not gonna lie.
as with
The phone breaking up again.
any as with any
You
trailer, you
probably
know what I'm
can, but I
saying?
can't
It's
hear him.
you can't hear me?
I hear you now. I hear you now.
I'm still all right, yeah, I'm still on and popping. You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, well, as a consideration, man, with any piece of equipment, you got three major things that you want to look at, and that's value, you know what I'm saying, the ability to do the job, and longevity. And longevity and value, those two things that kind of go hand in hand because the measure of any equipment to be able to actually see the value is to have it for a length of time where you have already paid for it, you have already, suffered the penalty of procurement, and now you're beyond paying where you're actually receiving more or less 100% profit on an investment. So, you want something that's gonna last. And like I said, with the aluminum, I first of all, people look at the aluminum trailer and a lot of people are afraid of aluminum. Point blank period. They scared it's gonna break, it's gonna crack, and then that's where it comes into picking the type of trailer construction that you would prefer. Which in my case, I wanted a trailer that was bolted together. I did not want a trailer that was welded together, simply because I know because I went to school for machine tool and die. I learned metallurgy. I learned thing about the Rockwell hardness of certain metals and how that affects the brittleness and ductility of metal. That I know that when you weld aluminum, you bring the tensile strength down from about maybe 55,000 psi down to about 4,500 psi at that point. That's why usually when you have breaks or cracks in an aluminum trailer, it happens not on the weld, but right around the weld where the aluminum had been heated and it has lost some structural integrity. So I chose the trailer I chose because it was a completely bolted structure, and they were offering 100,000 pound gross vehicle weight rating on it. So I knew I could be plated or I could be permitted up to probably about 145,000 pounds if need be. I could add a single axle Jeep, a dual axle Jeep. I could do ramps. I could do a drop axle on it later. I could do a lot of stuff with the beam size. So, and knowing that I was going to be around a lot of coils and concentrated loads, like I told you, I needed a coil package that were rated for at least 10% more than the maximum weight I thought I'd be carrying in that 4 foot area. And then I did some research before I bought the trailer, and I found out that the heaviest coil that they'll probably want me to carry in this area is about 47,900 pounds. So I need a trailer that rated for 60,000 pounds in that same 4 foot piece of real estate. So, it really more personal because the heavy amount of stuff that we have coming through here and the concentrated loads, that really
Frozen
what
in.
brought me where I am on my
Is it my
trailer.
phone?
I can hear y'all. I can hear you, brother.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Every now and again it freezes up. Yeah, my story for the trailer wasn't that complicated like Haven is. Um,
bro, bro, like I just went got one.
actually, I went to the dealership. Right, I wasn't even really looking for a trailer at the time. I had just bought the truck. I'm like, well, fuck, let's just go full steam ahead. Let's get a trailer to go with it. So
All right,
the trailer place was right across the street from the Peterbilt dealership, and they had a nice 48 foot um
I'm still here.
aluminum trailer for 18,000. And I was tempted to get the damn thing. I figured, well, ain't nobody gonna buy these shit. I'll come back maybe
For
in a
how
couple of days.
much?
$18,000. It was a use.
God,
It was a use. I missed the
yeah,
opportunity. So
boy, I wish you had called me.
I know I wanted to get it. By the
Shit.
time I did my little research on Carl Bennii and Carl Kojo, who actually got one similar to it, another driver on our team, I went back down to the spot. The shit was gone. 2 days.
Mm,
So they showed me one with a wood, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the shit was only like 1,200 pounds heavier than the aluminum trailer, but
right.
it was a 53 foot. And I like the wood deck simply because I'm coming from a hotshot trailer that's mostly wood. And for some reason, I thought get the wood slash metal. It's more doable, and that was my thinking behind it. Um, I'm not planning on carrying 40 something thousand pounds
Right.
ever in my head. I don't know if that will change. It may, but in my head, I'm like, man,
I mean,
I just said it earlier. Heavy
I
loads to
mean,
me
really.
don't pay shit.
Well, yeah, and then like I said, with the area and how they move in the area, you know what I'm saying? It's more advantageous. But like far as the stuff that you already load onto the big rigs and stuff, yo, even if you are carrying close to 40,000 pounds, more than likely, and the stuff that you carry is not concentrated. That weight spread out over pallets and stuff like
Hmm.
that to the point where it is not really a risk. And you know what I'm saying, hurting the trailer or nothing like that, because you're not really gonna be like doing a master
Yeah,
coil or something like that. That's not in what y'all do around that area. That's not what
right.
coming about it. They they got some whole lot of granite and stuff coming up out of there though.
Yeah, hopefully it works out for the best though. But
Oh,
now
it
in
will.
my head, which is not necessarily true, I was also thinking when you're trying to get stuff with tires on it up up a ramp on a aluminum trailer, it's probably more prone to slipping. And I think I said that in one of Benny's video.
Oh,
And
okay,
it may
yeah.
not be anywhere close to the truth per se, but just
It's
that was just my
actually
theory behind it. So I'm
corrugated.
gonna try to get all wood where I don't have the
It
problems with stuff slipping, especially in rough weather. But truth be told, man, try to get the lightest trailer. And if you're gonna get the lightest trailer, it's gonna more than likely be aluminum,
yeah,
one that
yeah.
carries as much weight as possible. And aluminum may be maybe a high percentage, let's say 80 to 90% of the people would say go with aluminum. So I'm not really here saying that the wood
Right,
trailer is
and
the best trailer or nothing of
not,
that nature.
I'm not advocating the aluminum because it's some situation where
Mm-hmm.
even with me, I could get away with a combo trailer.
Mm.
I mean, it could be aluminum top, steel frame. I could get away with that. It's just,
Right.
like I said, when you setting up a setup and you looking at what you're using as a power unit combined with what you're weighing
Yeah.
as a step deck combination, the bigger consideration for anybody that going out looking for equipment and trying to spec equipment together is try your best to stay up under 32,000 pound gross,
Yeah.
completely full of fuel and empty of a load. You
Yeah.
need to be less than 32,000 pounds if you could do that.
There you go. But say if I had to suggest buying a trailer, get your lightest trailer, which is gonna probably end up being an aluminum trailer. But with the monster I got, which I haven't proven it yet, but with that monster Peterbilt that I got, she should be able to pull whatever the fuck I put behind her.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I don't see anything being a real issue with being pulled by the trailer because, like I
Yeah,
said, you're gonna be predominantly doing light
we plan
stuff,
on
and if
pulling
you
countries,
put
man. We're gonna
something
be
heavy
pulling
on
countries
there
behind that
once in a
truck.
while, that's just your prerogative. Cause the truck don't care. I promise you, the truck is not
Yeah,
gonna care.
that's the plan. Pull whatever I put behind you.
Yeah. And just whatever pop up, if it paying right, put it back there. That's how I
Put it
look
back
at
there.
it, bro. If it
We
makes
gotta go get
sense,
a
I'm gonna
permit or
put
two.
it
We can
back
do
there.
that. Yeah,
I've
yeah,
been
that's what I
running them
tell
like
you.
crazy. I've been running them like crazy, man. If it take a permit, get what? I'm
Yeah,
finna charge them for it, but at the same time, man, yes sir. If it can go on there, like they said, if it fit his ship, let go.
that's the plan. Fast LS. We plan on pulling homes, man. Whatever, pull
Well,
the whole world over.
hey man, it ain't nothing but a few things that could get in a person that they're trying to do the best they can way, and most of them out of your control. Like I said, you did the best you can do to get the truck right. You got your trailer in order. When you come out, you already got your driving technique together, and
Yeah,
that's gonna even get better over time. You're
yeah,
gonna get smooth, and you know,
yeah,
and the fact that you're not gonna be pulling no crazy amount of weights, it's gonna help you practice a whole lot while you're driving. That shit, it's the cool thing about it, cause everything get way more consequential when the weight involved. You pull a 79 gross, shifting need to be pretty sweet, but at the same time, you not pulling them away 50,000 gross, something like that. You can afford to
Benny.
practice and learn and get it together as you go. You know what I mean? And that's a great thing about having your own stuff. When you got your own stuff, you can go at your own pace. And I know you ain't in no hurry because you already know how to make it happen. You're doing it now. But like I said, we done been on here an hour, 20 minutes. And get what? It's been a great conversation. But we're not gonna stay up all night. You guys, both of us got stuff we gotta do in the morning. Hotshot been over there chilling out, getting them some rest. The Pasha King doing his thing. He up at the hotel room. I'm at the house chilling, finna go get me some rest. But from each and every one of us, from the high squad, 1A1 Auto, I mean 1A1 Transport. I do apologize. 1A1 Transport. Hotshot Bennii, Hotshot Haven, man. I appreciate all y'all for coming on here. Posh King, are you still there? Posh King. I think we may have lost Posh King right there. But like I said, hey, you back?
Yeah, that thing fell over, man.
You back?
Yeah, I'm back. What you got
Okay,
going on
yeah, I
tomorrow,
was.
Heaven? You heading to Florida tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm headed to Florida, man. I'm trying to pick up something between Mobile and Pensacola, Midway, Florida, somewhere in that area in the morning, and keep on down there to Riverview. Probably drop something else off in Miami, grab something coming up out of there. You
Ooh, you
know how
going
it
way
go.
down there, huh?
Yeah, I don't mind,
See?
man. You know, I'm cleared to go in all them crazy bonded
Damn.
warehouses where they. So you know, I like to go in there and get that money. Cause the first thing I tell them, how many drivers down here got a tweet card? You must don't know many. You wouldn't have posted
Yo,
it on the.
yo,
Or you
yo.
must you must wouldn't have posted on the board. I'm like, why you posting on the board if you knew everybody down here with a tweet
Yeah.
card? You wouldn't be posting it.
Hey, I
But
just got my tweet
I
card,
pay
man.
me. Well, God bless your heart.
Yeah, I just got my tweet card. It took 45 days, but they sent that shit back. But truth be told, yeah, it took a minute. It took 45 days. Kenny, Benny still got his, probably due
Damn.
to come in maybe next this week or next week, hopefully, because he was like a week behind me when he did his. And for
Man,
those of you who don't have your tweet card and you need the tweet card, it's really not a hard process, man. As long as your background is clean, it's really not a hard process.
it's not a hard process.
No,
And on the up and up, your background ain't got to be super clean. I'm gonna say
right?
that. That's a disclaimer, because I got a partner that went penitentiary, crack charge and everything, and
Yep,
came out of here and got a tweet card and shit. Well, man, bro, I think they had bro running a load of firearm one time. I couldn't believe that
mm,
shit. They had a truckload of pistol with somebody they say folk can't be around pistol, but they make you
yeah.
run around. That shit was
Look,
retarded.
truth be told, I don't really, well, in the past, I've said I probably won't ever go to the docks and to the ports and shit like that, especially as like an independent driver carrier, because I've had several bad experiences going to the port without a twit card, by the way. Had me waiting
Oh
around
yeah.
for 3, 4 fucking hours.
Oh
Excuse
yeah,
my
you
French,
gotta
but
wait till them folk get through doing whatever they do and
man,
come get you.
I was in Newark, New Jersey, twice, 4 hour wait. Like, man, I'm not doing this shit again. You know,
That's
I'm not doing
normal,
this again. I can't be waiting around 4 hours for no load.
man.
You know what I mean? I could
And
have been
then,
4 hours down the road dropping some
yep.
money off.
And then while you waiting 4 hours, it's certain places you'll go to after you done sat there and waited 4 hours, your escort will come and he want $50 for the escort you in. He wanted
Got
cash
to.
right then and there.
Yep.
Had your money out now. Ain't no
Got
going to
to.
the ATM. He don't want no cash out either.
Yep. Or better yet, a lying ass booker send you to the port. No, you don't need no escort. You don't need no trick card. And you get there, and guess what? The first thing they ask you for, you got trick card. So no, you can't get
Okay.
in.
Now
And if
you
you
got to
can't find an escort,
park
no,
in
you
that
got a
line.
problem.
You got to park in that back there at the end of that
Yeah,
line while the mother folk look like they been riding in that line
riding
for the
through,
last 2 days.
riding through. And very rarely, at least in my little bit of experience that I've got, very rarely do the load on the port pay a ton much more money than any regular load. I'm not saying they don't, but very rarely do the numbers coming out the port look so much different from the number I could grab and keep on rolling quickly. But it's good to have that trick card, man, just in
Yeah,
case.
always, always.
just in case.
Always.
Have
Well,
your
like I
credentials.
said, if is there anything you might want to just in particular say about you, yourself, your son, your story, the channel, your new deal with the Pasha King merchandise and putting them Pasha together and all that. You do your
That's hot
commercial,
shot
baby,
Benny.
cause we finna.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey, that's
we get ready to wrap it up. Go,
all right.
put Benny on,
Yeah,
put Benny
that's
on, so he
yeah,
read
yeah.
his
We put Benny on. That's hot shot Benny department. You know, he got the merch going. He got the Parchment King merch. He got the Hot Squad merch. Speak
yeah.
about that, man. Speak about it.
I want
Speak
one of them
about
high
it.
squad shirts. I'm gonna
You
have to give me
already to
one of them
bed.
high squad shirts. I like them shirts.
Yeah, already to bed, man. Too early. What?
Man, that man
Man,
still
it's 9
hollering
o'clock, yo.
14 hours like
It's
he ain't
9
never
o'clock,
did
yo.
that before. Man,
Tell me what you got going on,
7:15
man.
that night.
What you mean? What you mean? What you mean? Like, what you got going on? What you got going on with your merch?
Everything far the merch.
Right
Just
now,
give
right now,
us a
okay,
rundown.
right now we got Partial King merch out right now. You guys can go get that on the website. It's links in my description in my bio, or you can go on my Instagram, or and also my videos in the description. It's a link tree. Click the link tree. It's got everything down there from what else? What we got other than we got Partial King, RTS, anything that involves with me, it's in the link tree, man. You guys can go tap into that. What else we got?
What, Benny? What is that? What website or whatnot?
Hotshot Bennii.shop.
Yeah,
Hotshot Bennii.
hotshotbenny.shop. Yeah.
Yes, sir. That what that merch is. Get some of the high squad merchandise. Yes, sir.
I mean, just we just asking for some support, on certain things, just so we can keep doing what we're doing. And yeah, I feel you. And we're not out here selling too much or nothing. I mean, a lot of times people call me. I don't really ask nobody for much. Hopefully you're not taking up too much of my time. I try to respond to a lot of these DMs and stuff in the back channels of YouTube and Instagram. When I get a chance, I could get to it. Some of it, I ain't gonna lie, man. Sometimes I don't get to you for another 3 weeks. Because
Yeah.
we got shit to do. We're
Be
busy
a lot.
sometimes,
Be a lot
but we try
doing it.
our best to get to questions and give you answers. If I can't answer you, man, I beseech you to check out the YouTube channel, Hotshot Benny, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and man, we don't give away so much knowledge on there. For those of you guys who new and trying to get into the business or whatnot, go check out the Hotshot Benny YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and you get a ton of knowledge, a ton of experience, shit that we do, good things, bad things, getting pulled over by the DOT, you name it. If you need information, check out the YouTube channel, Hotshot Benny.
Man, hey, there it is, you guys. And as y'all just heard the Partial King say, y'all have officially been beseeched. That
Yes,
boy
sir.
slid that one off up in there, boy. You slid that one in there. Hey, it's been a great live, man. I had fun tonight. I hope everybody enjoyed the conversation. It's been some nuggets that been dropped, some real conversation been had, and I felt it to be such a pleasure to bring such two hardworking gentlemen on the channel. As usual, we always like to deal with the people that we know they 100% authentic. Y'all ask about the
Uh,
money, what be going on, and all that type of stuff. It's stuff real, man. Don't nobody owe nobody no lie, and we like to just appreciate all the support of the fans and the haters. Hey, we most definitely
yeah, them
appreciate
too.
y'all.
Them too. Appreciate the haters too. Love y'all.
Yeah, love you,
Because
man. You
hey,
got a job to do.
we take advice from your hate sometimes. You know what I mean? So no,
Absolutely.
yeah, no bad thoughts. It's a bad thought. If you say it, we look at it. If it makes sense, we'll take it into consideration. If you don't, we keep moving.
Keep
You know?
moving. Hey, man, I
Yeah. But
appreciate y'all. Yeah, go ahead.
Merry Christmas belated and Happy New Year to everybody.
Merry
All right,
Christmas, you
folks.
guys. All
All right,
right,
double
man.
oh 007.
Hey, peace, man.
The
Hey, we
real,
enjoy. Hey, the real boy. They figure it
the
out any
real
kind of way
Hotshot
you
Haven.
gotta fit the real
Double
hot
oh
shot.
007.
Hey,
James
talk
Bond.
shit on.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
All right, man. Y'all peace out. Y'all be
hey,
safe out
peace
there.
out, man. Y'all be blessed and good to
All
have
right,
every
fellas,
last one of y'all.
ladies.
Yes, sir.